Thank you, Prime Minister. And now I pass on the microphone to the Prime Minister of Georgia, Prime Minister Garibashvili.
Thank you. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, as Prime Minister of a country which strongly values the role of the international community in providing peace and security, it is an honor for me to address this summit. Please allow me to express my sincere appreciation to our host, Prime Minister Rutte, and to President Obama, who initiated this important forum. Georgia fully supports the goals of the Nuclear Security Summit. The challenges we face today are of an asymmetric and complex nature, and the legitimacy and effectiveness of our response depends on our working together. Since the 2012 summit, Georgia has stepped up its efforts to ensure nuclear security and prevent illicit trafficking and nuclear terrorism in our country, region, and worldwide. Concretely, Georgia has extended the legal basis for nuclear security, further developed security infrastructure, and intensified involvement in international cooperation. Georgia's regulatory framework for nuclear safety is in line with the internationally recognized standards. Since 2012, we have adopted a law on control of military and dual-use items, also approved national strategies on border management and on CBRN threat reduction, and introduced a tracking system for nuclear and radioactive materials. Georgia's integrated nuclear security support plan provides a roadmap to a comprehensive nuclear security architecture. We have also initialed an association agreement with the European Union, implying a very high level of alignment with EU norms and standards. My country has also worked closely with the United Nations, IAEA, EU, NATO, and OSCE, and with the governments of the United States, UK, and Sweden to strengthen our security infrastructure. Comprehensive reforms have tackled corruption, enhanced transparency, and entrenched the rule of law. And we have invested in the professionalization of our security structures, training, and equipment. Finally, my government, together with the people of Georgia, is convinced that democracy and international cooperation are the best foundations of lasting security. Georgia is a proactive contributor to international security structures and efforts, and is rapidly developing as a regional hub for international cooperation and activities on nuclear security. In 2013, the Regional Secretariat of the EU Centers of Excellence Initiative for CBRN Risk Mitigation opened in Tbilisi, Georgia. And let me finally conclude, Your Excellencies, by noting that although I am convinced we are moving in the right direction, there can be no cause for complacency. As regards Georgia, important challenges still remain. The most flagrant of these is the risk posed by the occupation of a large area of our territory, including a Black Sea coastline of key strategic importance. As in other regions where international control mechanisms are either non-existent or very weak, the risk of illicit smuggling is very real. The concern is not for individual countries alone, but for the international community as a whole. I also urge you to join me in paying it to the attention it deserves. Thank you very much for your attention.